A lot has been happening. I mean, the last 48 or 24 hours thereabout. I would say Pissarro is in the news for the right reason. A lot of persons are saying, should he go or should he stay? I mean, should he go to Algeria or should he stay back with the Super Eagles of Nigeria? We wait to see how that will really pan out because the man is still undecided as to whether continuing with the Super Eagles of Nigeria, of course, going to join the Algerian Football Federation, of course, take charge, take over from Belmadi. That's the former coach that led to the Algerian side to the first group stage of the CAF 2023 AFCON that just ended in Ivory Coast. And still in Ivory Coast, meanwhile, we have reports also coming through that coach Emerse Faye, who of course led the team from the brink of early exit from the AFCON 2023 34th edition that just ended in that country, has now been confirmed to take full charge of the Ivorian national team. Congratulations and kudos to him as well, being recognized on that particular one. So a lot has been happening. We have a report coming through in Europe that Crystal Palace, they've appointed a new coach now in the person of Glasner, and he took charge yesterday, overseeing first game that ended 1-1 against Everton right there in England. And of course, in the Italian Serie A, Materazzi has now been sacked as the coach of Napoli. So that's also happening as well. But quickly, let's bring you back home and let's update you with match day 20 that played out in the Nigerian Professional Football League over the weekend. Eyimba FC, of course, kicked off the second stanza of the 2023-2024 Premier League season with a 1-0 defeat of Shooting Stars FC until MPFL leaders Lobby Stars, who of course are set to trade tackles. Will bring you a result of that game that went down yesterday at Plateau United in Jos. The Aba Elephants will just be 1 point behind Makurdi Boys. Eyimba, of course, are also tied on second spot with Remo Stars, were also playing away to Abia Warriors. In the other game played over the weekend in the MPFL, to open second round of the MPFL, Kano Pillars secured a valuable 1 point in the away, 1-1 draw with Heartland FC of Owerri. Meanwhile, actions will resume nationwide on match day 20. Of course, that will be coming through today. Bendel Insurance of Benin will be in, of course, on a trip to Lagos for match day 20 game. Sporting Lagos. That game actually has been concluded. It ended 1-0 in favor of Sporting Lagos of Lagos. So that's exactly how things are played out. The Benin Arsenals faced Lagosians for the second time, hoping for a second result as they still revel in confidence, boasting 3-1, a spanking of their match day 20 host in their first encounter in match day 19 in Benin. But then what happened? What we saw was a 1-0 defeat by, of course, their host, talking about Sporting FC of Lagos right here in Lagos, the center of excellence. So just like I told you earlier, Emerse Faye was yesterday rewarded for guiding Ivory Coast to the AFCON title for the third time, now becoming the chief coach of the Ivorian national side. That is, of course, a good one. Now, following the conclusion of the 34th edition of the African competition that just ended in Ivory Coast, we also have a report coming through that the focus will now be shifted to the next edition. That will be the 35th edition, where, of course, the preliminary draw of the AFCON that will be taking place in 2025 next year, of course, will be taking place in Morocco. Preliminary draw will be taking place later today, and attention will be shifted all the way to Cairo. That's the capital city of Egypt, where the draw will be taking place. And these are just some of the stories that we are following through at this point in time. 2025 will, of course, include 8 lowest ranked teams. That's according to the FIFA ranking. We have Somalia, we have Djibouti, we have Sao Tome and Principe, there is Chad, there is Mauritius, there is South Sudan, there is Liberia, of course, there is Eswatini. The matches will be played on home and away basis during the FIFA window of 18 to 26 of March 2024. So these are just some of the stories that are trending now as far as sport is concerned. We'll keep updating you as things unravel in the sporting world.
Thank you so much, Dennis, for bringing us up to speed as regards the situation of things as regards sports segment. But of course, as the situation goes by, what do you expect Nigerians to look up to when it comes to the sports institution?
Yes, I mean, exactly what I just shared with us. Now we should look forward to the AFCON preliminary draw that is coming through later today. That will be conducted by Confederation of African Football. That's, of course, CAF in Cairo, Egypt. And, well, Nigeria will not be part of that. I mean, Nigeria is a very highly ranked team. There are some other teams that are also that have also been excluded from these particular draws that will be taking place later today. So it is after this stage now. We're now looking forward to the group stage qualifiers proper as far as the African Cup of Nations 35th edition 2025 that will be taking place in Morocco in next year, of course, it's concerned. So we should look forward to that. And of course, we're also expecting to also hear from Mose Pissarro whether the man would decide to leave the Super Eagles of Nigeria, or of course go to take up a job with the Algerian Football Federation. Report is coming through that they are wooing him with so much money in the region of $100,000 coming from the Algerian Federation. And of course, back home here, Nigerian Football Federation is not paying him up to that amount. So I don't know. Some will say maybe
he pays the piper right now.
Well, he wants to go to the place where, of course, he'll be well paid. And we are waiting to exactly know the kind of decision that he will be taking at the end of the day.
Of course, I agree with you, because mostly in life you also look at where you are being recognized and of course rewarded.
Absolutely. And going by the negative reports coming through from that we heard that the players of the Super Eagles players, most of them, do not, really give this man the respect that he deserves. So, I mean, you really want to say maybe you should just go to the Algeria Football Federation, of course, coach their national team, the Desert Foxes of Algeria.
Wow. Quite unfortunate anyway.
Quite.
Thank you so much, Dennis Ofik, for coming on the show and, of course, giving us all that we need to know about the sports scene.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right, the show continues shortly after this time. Please don't go nowhere.